Good afternoon, Miss Leah. My name's Emily. I'm going to be the nurse practitioner taking care of you today. I'm going to go through and get a health history on you and follow up, okay? What is your main complaint for coming in today?
I have a sore throat.
You have a sore throat? When did that sore throat start?
Last night.
Last night? Is it the whole throat or just one side?
It's my whole throat. It kind of hurts when I swallow.
Hurts when you swallow. So it just only hurts when you swallow, or does it constantly hurt and it hurts worse when you swallow?
Yes,
Yes, what?
the second one. It hurts worse when I swallow.
Okay. So it hurts all the time. Can you describe what it feels like?
Kind of like a soreness, and like an itch in my throat.
Soreness, okay. And what does it feel like when you swallow?
Just kind of the soreness, but amplified by like 5.
Okay. And anything other than swallowing make it worse? No. Does anything make it better?
Cold drinks.
Cold drinks, okay. And on a scale of 0 to 10, how would you rate this? What's going to be the worst?
Like 4.
A 4? So, do you take any medications regularly?
I take spironolactone and Wellbutrin.
Okay. Do you know what doses those are?
I take 50 milligrams of spironolactone, and I'm not sure about the Wellbutrin.
And you take it once a day? You just take one pill? Okay. Have you taken any medications to treat your sore throat?
No,
Are you allergic to anything?
not medications.
Foods are you allergic to?
I have a peanut allergy, a soy allergy, a wheat allergy, a corn allergy.
Okay. As an adult, have you had any major illnesses? What about as a child?
I used to get sick quite frequently when I was younger,
With what?
like flu, sinus problems. I had a lot of sinus infections growing up.
Okay. And have you had any serious accidents or injuries? No. Any surgeries? Have you ever been hospitalized?
No,
And never have you ever had a need for a blood transfusion?
no.
Okay. When was the last time you saw your OB/GYN?
Like a year or 2 ago.
A year or two ago? And are your periods regular?
Kind of, yeah. For the most part.
Okay.
They can vary by days.
Have you ever been pregnant?
No.
Okay. Do your parents or grandparents have any respiratory, cardiovascular, or cancers?
My grandpa had COPD.
Okay. And that's on your mom or dad's side?
My dad's side.
Okay. Anything else?
I have asthma. My mom has acute asthma.
Okay. And when was your last physical exam?
Like 5 years ago.
Okay. So while you were still in high school? Any recent screenings or tests done?
I had a CAT scan done on my stomach in January because I had a small intestine infection.
Okay. Do you do any self-breast exams?
No,
No. Okay. Have you been taught how to do those?
no.
Okay. Are your immunizations up to date?
Yes.
And how is your dietary habits?
I don't eat the best, but I eat regularly. Mainly meats, high protein diet, really.
And do you live home alone?
No.
No issues obtaining that? Okay. Have you, what type of job do you have?
I work as a server.
Server? Okay, so have you traveled out of the US in the last 3 months?
No.
Have you ever served in the military?
No.
No. Do you have any religious preferences?
Christian.
Christian? Are you sexually active?
Yes.
Yes. And are you using any STI preventions?
No.
No. Okay. You ever thought about using a condom to prevent from sexually transmitted diseases?
I have used a condom before.
But it's not frequent?
No.
Okay. What are your hobbies and interests?
When I'm in Colorado, I like to go hiking, shopping, kind of just looking around downtown and places I haven't been. When I'm back home, I like to go to the lake, hang out with friends.
And if something were to happen to you and you weren't able to work or go do for yourself, do you have a strong social family support system that would help you out?
Yes.
Okay. Do you smoke?
Yes.
How often do you smoke?
Frequently.
Like 1 or 2 cigarettes a day?
1 or 2 a day.
Okay. Every day?
For the last couple weeks, yeah.
Okay. Do you drink alcohol?
Not often. Socially.
And is that like 2 or 3 times a year?
Like 10 times a year, maybe.
And when you do drink, is it more than 4 to 6 drinks at a time? Or
Usually not. Usually about 4 to 6 at a time.
okay. And do you use any illicit drugs?
No.
Okay. Do you have an exercise routine?
Yeah, I go to the gym pretty often.
How often is that?
Usually when I'm in my like routine, I go like at least 4 or 5 times a week. Right now I go about two times a week.
And when you're driving your own vehicle, or riding with other people, do you wear your seatbelts and stuff like that? Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna go over your general health, and we're gonna go by systems, and just answer the best of your ability. Okay. Other than the sore throat, has there been anything else otherwise? No? Okay. Have you noticed any changes in your hair, thinning or breaking, any rashes or lesions on your skin? Or your nails brittle and breaking easy? No? Okay. Have you noticed any dizziness or being off balance, or numbness or tingling in your arms or legs?
No.
No? Okay. Have you had a decrease in change in your vision?
No.
No? Has your hearing decreased? Or are you having to turn the radio up louder to hear it better? No? Okay. And your nose and throat?
They're alright. My throat's just sore.
Your throat's sore. Alright. You haven't had any drainage or congestion?
Just a little bit of drainage.
Okay. Have you noticed any swollen nodules in your neck or under your arms?
In my neck.
In your neck? Okay. And your heart, has it felt regular, or has it feel like it's racing or anything?
It feels regular.
Regular? Okay. You haven't been getting shorter breath or feeling the need to use an inhaler? No? Okay. Do you have any issues when you're working out with your muscles and your like bones and stuff, like back problems or any pain doing that in your joints? Okay. Have you had a need to drink more urination?
Increased urination, but I figured that was because I'm on a diuretic.
Okay. Any burning or irritation when you go to the bathroom? No. Are your bowel movements regular? Okay. And what is regular to you
Like once a day, twice a day.
today? Okay. And so you said you were on, what was that medication you're taking?
Spironolactone,
What's the other one?
Wellbutrin.
Wellbutrin. Do you feel that the Wellbutrin has been helping you? Are you feeling less anxious, or why did you start taking that?
Because I had a feeling I had ADHD from my lack of being able to focus and high anxiety and other symptoms. Ever since I've gotten on it, I've been able to kind of focus more and not be as scattered as I usually am.
So you said high anxiety, so has that decreased? Okay. All right. Thank you, Ms. Leah.